Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to find out which is better, a $400 mid-level PCP or a $200 budget PCP. Let's get into today's video, everybody. Right before I get into the comparisons of the mid-level and budget PCP in this video, I want to show off my new shirt, STKO. Got a somewhat of a cool meeting now. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me show you this comparison. So today I wanted to compare this Kral NP03, which retails for $3.99 online pretty much everywhere, out of the box. And then here is a Diana stormrider, which runs about $1.99 online just about everywhere also. So in this video I'm going to be comparing these two PCP pre-charged pneumatic air rifles on just some quick topics that really hit the airgun world in recent years that makes you wonder, is buying a budget airgun just as good as buying a mid-level or higher end gun? Let's find out. Start off this comparison. Both of these rifles weigh less than 6 pounds out of the box with no optic. They are both magazine fed. The Kral is a 12 round magazine, 22 caliber, and the Diana stormrider is a 7 round 22 caliber. So right there is a difference, that the higher end guns come with the higher shot count magazine is pretty typical. Another feature both of these share is their dual stage trigger systems. Accountable for pull and weight, pre-travel. They both have settings that you can adjust out of the box to set them however you want, first and second stage. Out of the box, these are non-regulated, so just to get that across. But I have noticed with the Kral that the valving system is way better than the Diana. Not that they both don't work or both don't shoot well, which I'll talk about later in the video, but the valve system in the Kral is better tuned out of the box than the Diana stormrider, because as soon as the stormrider hits a certain level, it falls off. The Kral, on the other hand, is a steady curve that hardly rises and hardly drops. These two both have a rifled barrel, so they're both very accurate, and come to find out they both shoot the same exact pellet very accurately. Again, I'll show you the shooting footage comparing these two here in a sec. So you'll notice that the air reservoir is significantly bigger on this Kral. On the higher end guns, mid-level and higher end guns, usually you're going to have a bigger air cylinder compared to the budget guns, which are made for hand pumping compared to these. Now this is a special rifle, but still the point is, you get into the higher end air guns, pre-charged pneumatic, they're going to have a bigger air reservoir, whether it's a tank or bottle, typically. So with the air reservoir being bigger on the higher end guns compared to the budget rifles, you're usually going to have a higher pressure fill. Again, this is a special different type of rifle from Kral. Both of these have the same fill pressure, 2900 psi, but this is a 180 cc air tank reservoir on the Kral, and on the Diana stormrider it's 100 cc. So big difference there, almost twice the volume of the Kral, but they both have the same fill pressure. So now it's time to talk about the accuracy, and I'm going to show you the precision actually of both of these rifles. Both of these are very accurate, but again, like they say, you do get what you pay for. And the thing is, what I have found is they both can shoot the same, exactly the same, with a single shot tray. But the point of both of these rifles with the magazine is that most people are not going to shoot them with the single shot tray. They're buying them for the feature of the magazine. And again, As stated, they both shoot roughly the same with the single shot tray and the same ammunition. This is the FX JSB 1589 grain pellet, and they both again shoot the same with the single shot tray, but the big difference is with the magazine, guys. So now I'm going to show you the head-to-head comparison at 50 yards, just how well the magazine interaction is with each of these guns, and you'll see the big difference. So as you noticed there that the group, of course, was tighter with the Kral, it's because of the magazine, again, alignment and everything, interaction with the gun itself compared to the Diana Stormrider. Everybody knows that the magazine is not the greatest for the Diana Stormrider, but again, you get 7 shots, repeatable action. And speaking of that, the action itself isn't as smooth, of course, as you're going to get on a higher end gun. So it's going to take some force and effort and learn how to use it to be just like the Kral, which is simple and silky smooth. Another factor that really hits home for a lot of people comparing budget air rifles compared to mid-level or higher end guns is that the higher end guns can actually be adjusted for power. On this Kral, I have 2 different separate adjustments that I can do to increase the power if I want to, or decrease the power. This Diana Stormrider has no power adjustment whatsoever. And usually that's how it is on the lower end air rifles. You have no adjustment, so what you get is what you get out of the box, unless you're mechanically inclined and can do all kinds of stuff by tearing the rifle down and potentially voiding the warranty to increase the power that you want to get. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this head-to-head comparison. Again, not being biased because both of these are my rifles. I own both. And again, you know, I've shot both and I could tell the difference in each. But again, you know, like I mentioned, they both shoot the exact same with the single shot tray. So that tells me that the accuracy is there. It's all the extra stuff that you want to count in extra, like the features, you know, the finish, the cocking effort, the mechanisms, the trigger. That's all extra. I'm all for precision and accuracy, and whatever I aim at, I hope to hit. And again, both of these air rifles are great. It's just one you're paying more for in hopes to get a better quality, better precision or better fitment and alignment and everything else. In which I can't say for double the price that I'm getting that much better for the Kral compared to the Diana. But that's just me. But I do notice a lot of different features that make it cost more compared to the budget in gun. So, as always guys, I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It basically comes down to the ease of use and whatever you choose, whatever you think looks cool, and whatever you can get out of it. As always guys, thanks again. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.